Mother Nature, Lake Biwa. It is not only the largest lake in Japan, but also one of the few ancient lakes around the world. It is a place where the variety of life happens. Shiga Prefecture is located in the very middle of Japan. Surrounded by mountains, it shows changing landscapes from season to season. This video introduces the 4 areas of Shiga Prefecture. The Kosei area, or the west of the lake area, is composed of 2 large cities, Otsu City, which is near Kyoto, and Takashima City, which is located south of the Fukui Prefecture coastline. We will introduce you to the rich natural experiences and the ancient streetscapes of the Edo period in the Kosei area. The famous haiku poet Matsuo Basho wrote a poem about Otsu. It is said that the beginning of the Otsu style of painting was from Buddhist paintings, and it became famous all around Japan after being sold as souvenirs in Otsu. Today, the Otsu style of painting has been inherited by Master Shozen Takahashi and his son Shinsuke. Together, they work to continue this art into the next generation. Another famous souvenir is the hashiri rice cake. This rice cake is made of local omi rice and hashiri water, and has been favored by hungry, tired travelers since long ago. The origin of the Otsu braid comes from the sword braids dyed in the Kusaki style during the mid-Edo era. In the lodges in Otsu, many travelers replaced their sword braids after they relieved their fatigue. Today, many kimono ropes are made of Otsu braids, which is also used in interior decoration and as beautiful accessories. One of the most famous Otsu products today is freshwater pearls. Compared with ordinary seawater pearls, freshwater pearls are more unique in their shapes and colors. Rakugan, a traditional candy, is said to be named after one of the 8 Omi landscape woodblock prints, Katata no Rakugan, geese flying over the lake. Delicate wasanbon sugar, kanbaiko rice powder, and kuzu starch blend together and create its sweet taste and melting texture. It is said that during the Bunka Bunsei period, Shogun Ienari favored this candy so much that it became famous all around Japan. The print of Katata no Rakugan was also painted around this time, and the wooden pattern from 250 years ago is still used to create new Otsu prints today. There are many traditional ingredients in Japanese cuisine that originated in Otsu. Hieizan Enrakuji Temple, known as the center of Japanese Buddhism, was opened by Saicho and became the place from which yuba, soy milk skin, and ocha, tea, spread across Japan. It is said that after Saicho studied in China, he brought yuba back with him and passed on the recipe. Soba noodles originated at Sakamoto at the base of Hieizan Temple, providing rich nourishment for the monks in their training. During the Edo period, Otsu became a center of transportation. The rice that gathered there was used to make sake, Japanese rice wine. Funazushi, carp sushi, the original style of ancient sushi, is said to have been inherited from mainland China together with rice harvesting skills. This dish is rooted deep in Omi culture. The Nigorobuna carp lives only in Lake Biwa. The fish's small size, thick skin, and fish eggs make it essential for funazushi, while Omi rice has a firmness fitting for fermentation. Funazushi became famous in Omi area because the local Nigorobuna fish and Omi rice are especially suitable for funazushi. Since it is a fermented food containing rich lactic acid and vitamins, and is so soft that even the bone can be eaten, funazushi is very popular in Omi as a nourishing food during and after illness. It also goes well with sake and green tea. Since Takashima had a lot of water and rice, it had advanced fermentation technology, which produces many fermented foods even today. In the Kutsuki area, alongside the Mackerel Road from Fukui Prefecture to Kyoto, people favored the mackerel nare sushi as a traditional preserved food. The mackerel's insides are replaced with salty rice, and the fish is fermented over a long period of time. Saba sushi is another mackerel sushi in which the mackerel is soaked in vinegar. Saba sushi is also famous as a Kutsuki souvenir that many tourists buy. For sale at the Toju no Sato Adogawa roadside station are not only these sushis, but also a sake made of good rice and delicious water called shozu, rice vinegar made of local rice, and other attractive Takashima souvenirs. Recently, boysenberries, called ado berries, are becoming famous and are used for many local products. The Takashima Tochi rice cake has a bitter and fragrant taste reminiscent of mountain villages. The Tochi rice cake is a specialty of Takashima Kutsuki that is made of high-quality glutinous rice with a nostalgic taste of home. The Japanese candle is valued because of its beautiful shape and appearance. The Japanese candle is a pure vegetal candle made of hazeberry. With a bamboo skewer in its core, the craftsman applies the wax by hand while twisting the skewer. This creates a beautiful cut edge with a pattern like tree rings. The Japanese candle can survive against the wind, and because it does not produce a lot of smoke, its stable fire is also used for home shrines and family altars. Takashima's famous crepe fabric has been made since the Edo period. Crepe is a general term for chirimen or chijimi fabric, and with its comfortable feel and good moisture absorption, it is ideal for Japan's high temperatures and humid weather. There is also an opposite fabric called hampu, which is thick and plain woven. The climate needs to be humid to make thread, and the ideal conditions are rainy. Since Takashima has high levels of humidity, it is an ideal place to produce fiber. Takashima canvas is high quality and very strong. It is often made into handbags. Takashima crepes have been produced since ancient times. Unpei brushes have been made for approximately 400 years. The first Fujino Unpei began after running a brush factory in Kyoto. This brush is a favorite among calligraphers, such as Meihitsu, as it has a very limber waist and produces a strong ink line. Another famous souvenir of Takashima is Takashima fan ribs made of bamboo. Takashima makes about 90% of Japan's national production. Fan ribs are shipped primarily to Kyoto, where they become Kyoto fans. The history of Takashima fan ribs can be traced back to the Edo period. Traditionally, the fan ribs are said to prevent the flooding of the Ado River through the city because the bamboo is very strong. During production, bamboo formed in the shape of a fan is dried in the sun in a process that has become a symbol of Takashima City. Familiar to hold and easy to carry, Omi fans bring good luck and increased prosperity. Thus, these fans hold both functionality and beauty. How do you like Shiga so far? I hope you found something that attracts you to visit Shiga. There is still so much more to enjoy, but we cannot introduce everything in this short clip. We are pleased to invite you to visit Shiga and experience our culture with all 5 of your senses. For more information, please visit individual tourist association websites.